Well, that same iniquity was right around Eve, because if iniquity had not been there, she would have not chosen to eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. So iniquity works. It almost sounds like iniquity is a personality, but it's really not. It's this is probably for another show, so I don't want to get too in depth with this because this is a never-ending story as well. But iniquity is actually what causes your thoughts and your belief systems and your reasoning processes to be twisted and out of joint, and because that's literally what the word iniquity means. It means twisted. In other words, it's not straight. You know, the psalmist says, "Make straight the paths of the Lord." So it's that kind of idea that iniquity is there to twist us, to get us away from that which is straight and true.
So this iniquity, it's just an inherent aspect?
I don't think it's inherent. I think it's there waiting.
Okay.
I think it's there waiting. I'll give you an example, not of iniquity, but of like in Genesis when it says when the earth was without form and void. In other words, it had no design and it didn't have any shape, pretty much. Without form and was void. But nevertheless, it was there. And it says that the Spirit of God was brooding or hovering. The actual word is brood there, like a chicken, like a mother hen broods over her eggs to hatch the eggs. So it's brooding over that which was without form and void. And then God spoke. And when God spoke, the Spirit of God energized the very physical aspect of that which was out form and void, and caused things to start being. Whether it was the dry landing appeared, or the separation of the waters, separation of the firmament and the earth and all that kind of stuff. That was all done through the word that God spoke. But the reason that everything happened was because the Spirit of God was hovering and brooding, ready to hatch something. And when God spoke, that's what hatched it. In a way of speaking.
Yeah, it like turned on the on switch.
Yeah.
To start activating the creation.
Right. So getting back to the iniquity, so as the Spirit of God was brooding over that which was without form and void, and then God spoke, you could look at it kind of like, well, iniquity is kind of brooding over every thought, every idea. It's kind of waiting for a place. It's just waiting for someone to ignite it, engage in it.
Yeah, to be able to interact and activate it.
Yeah, so that iniquity says, and again, I'm not trying to ascribe a personality to it, but it's like, it's this kind of like thing that's brooding there, and it has a design, and its design is to twist and to corrupt and to dismantle, if you will. It's there to disrupt normal's not a good word, the purposes, the correct, righteous purposes.
Yeah, I think the correct and right purposes is a very accurate description.
Right. Well,